Hey everyone, it's Bethany. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share a quick little haul that I have, and I've just been collecting some things throughout the past month or so. I'm getting ready to clean my craft room, do a deep clean with you in the next video, and I know I need to get some of this stuff put away. So I wanted to share what I have found, and then I'm going to get it all organized in the next video. It's looking a little crazy around here. I had fun during Christmas break. I took 2 weeks off from filming, and I had a really good time just doing some personal projects, but it got a little messy behind the scenes. So I need to get myself organized so that I can start diving into videos for this year. So let's go ahead and start with my haul. I have stuff for kind of every season, and I'm excited to show you what I found. This first one is a fun little stamp set, and after I share my haul, we are going to create with one of these. So I'll link everything that I'm finding and sharing down below. But this first stamp set is so cute. We're obviously going to save this for more of the fall time frame. Isn't this fun? And then I love that you have some, oops, wrong way. We have some little kiddos that we can put in the little bed of the tractor, or we have some animals. I think it's just really cute. And I can just envision myself having so much fun coloring that this fall time frame. Okay, and then we are very quickly tiptoeing into one of my favorite seasons to craft for, which is Valentine's Day. I love it. You know me, I love pink, so it's just a very fun pink season. But here's a stamp set for Valentine's Day that I hope I can use. I'm still trying to decide my lineup for card videos that I'm going to make, but isn't this adorable? I love it. I think I've done a little skunk Valentine's. Yes, I have. And it said, "You're stinking cute." That was really cute. I think I did that last year or the year before, but very fun. So I saw that stamp set and wanted to do that add-on as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to go ahead and use this year, but this is the Polar Christmas. Isn't this pretty? And I got the coordinating. Also, I have been getting the coordinating dies for all of these that you've seen so far. I'm just a coordinating die type of person. I like having the dies to cut them out, but you can certainly do it by hand. But how cute are these little penguins? Oh my goodness. I love that they're doing a variety of things. We have some that are decorating the tree. We have some having fun in the snow and sledding. I thought they were adorable. So I was hoping to fit this in. I still might be able to, because this to me is more wintry, and I'm still kind of playing around with some winter cards. So we'll have to see. I'm going to do two separate piles of things that I might want to create with today. Because let's see, this is, yeah, we're still in January. We could still do some wintry stuff. Okay, this is really cute. And I think this would be very fun for Valentine's Day. Look at this cute stamp set. It's like a little desk, but it has all of the fun little text for a little typewriter, cute little mouse. I love it. And I love the little light down here as well. Very fun, and coordinating dies as well there. Here is another fun little wintry one. I don't think I've created with this. No, I think I did something similar. Oh yeah, I did something similar last week when I was sharing the new Copic Acria markers. I was looking at this little cutie and was thinking I must have used that before, but no, they had a similar one in that stamp set I used last week. But this is a cute little holiday one. I love the little Charlie Brown tree and all of the little ornaments that you can have fun placing around there. And I love this little guy right here. I love how he's just sitting with just his legs all sprawled out. It's very similar to a stamp set I used last week. Okay, and then I can't remember where the coordinating dies were for this one. Is this one? Oh, they are right here. Okay, this is fun. This is a little Tiny Friends winter set, which I just love. Look how tiny these are. And I believe these are an add-on for something. I can't remember what though, but you can use these as standalone items as well. But I thought they were so cute. Again, when I'm looking at stamps, I'm looking at how I can color them and make them super fun. So that's kind of what I do when I'm shopping for stamp sets and how I'm envisioning using them. Here's another, well, I said not a lot of Christmas stuff, but it looks like I got a ton of Christmas stuff. Oh, I got some other stuff coming up, don't worry. Okay, this one's really cute, but you can get these all ready for next year as well. This is a cute little stamp set as well. This does coordinate with a Car Critter stamp set that these are just additional add-ons. And I did do that Car Critter one, I think, for Father's Day. Yeah, that's what I did. But you can grab another stamp set to do a different version of the card, and this would be the Christmas version, which I think is really cute. And in the main stamp set, you are going to have the car and all the stuff, but this one is just the little embellishments that you can do with the car. So you have like the Christmas tree that can go on top, and you have the little reindeer that go inside. So that is meant to go with something else. This one I really wanted to use this year, and I just didn't have the time, but I did get the coordinating dies with this as well. I thought this was so, so cute. And again, what a fun one to color, but I loved the little speech bubbles. I thought they were really fun, and I'll have fun with that next year. It'll be fun. I have a whole lineup of what I want to do next year already, and we're still 11 months out. Okay, this one's cute. Definitely can use this one. I'm going to put this to the side to, potentially use today, because this is definitely more of a winter theme that you can use as well. I love that. And then this is another Christmassy one that is very cute. I love the idea of the tree and then tucking the little kiddos around it. I love the little dog, and look at the gingerbread in the dog bowl. Isn't that cute? And then of course you have the addition of all of the ornaments and the cute little wraps for the trees, which will be really, which will be really fun to use. Okay, let's tiptoe into spring a little bit here. So I fell in love with this flower arch. It's so pretty. And I just could imagine coloring that and then all the little fun things that surround it. Now let's see. This says their main sentiments are congrats and to the happy couple, but you could do a variety of fun things with this. So this could be for, you know, weddings, anniversaries, but you could also just have fun and switch up your sentiments and do something entirely different. So I really like how you can kind of just play on stamp sets, and you can grab stamps from other sets to, you know, coordinate and have fun and create completely different creations. Okay, once October rolls around, we're gonna have fun with this little guy. I really, really am excited to play with this. I love the little cats. I love the little witch hat. And then look at the shelf that you can put all of the fun little potions on. I think it'll just be really funny, and I kind of envision doing something glittery with the cauldron and the bubbles, so that could be really fun. Okay. You know, I am a book nerd. I love reading books. I'm on my second of the year because I'm trying to get to 100 this year. I got to 100 in 2012. But that was before kids and before a lot of things in life. So I'm gonna try to do it again this year. So I'm on book 2 of the year, but I saw this stamp set and I couldn't help but think of all of my little book besties that I buddy read with, and I had to get this for my friends. So I wanna make some cute cards for my friends. I love the little library. Have you seen these little neighborhood libraries? I really wanna create one. I think they're so cute, but the little neighborhood libraries where you can put fun little things in, and you can put your books in, and then other people can, you know, take books out and put their books in there. It's just kind of like a little rotating book system. It's so cute. I've seen them around and they are adorable. Okay, and then the last thing that I found, and I'm really bummed that I couldn't have used this during Christmas season, but I bought this after Christmas season. I found a new punch board, and I think it's just new to me. I feel like they've had this for a while, but it creates these really neat candy boxes. And you can put anything inside. To me, they look like a candy box, but you can do super fun things with these. I'm excited to use these next year, but also you could cut out some Valentine's Day paper with this and then put Valentine's Day. Ooh, maybe we should do something like this for Valentine's Day. Okay, I'm going to set this over here because I'm starting to have little piles, which you'll see in my next video. It's a little crazy in here, but in Saturday's video, we are going to slow down and pause for a second. We're going to clean my craft room, get it all organized, because I feel like when it's more organized and ready to go, then I can just create better. So we're gonna do that in Saturday's video. Okay, now I just need to decide what we're going to create with today. Again, we are in a very wintry feel right now, so I really want to sneak in one more winter card, and all of my friends are snowed in right now. So we aren't, but my friends are, so it'd be kind of fun to make a snowy card for my friends. So I'm going to pick one to play around with, and we're going to create, and then, yeah, let's just see where this card takes us today. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I love this little guy, but I am in the mood to do a little bit more coloring today. So I think it would be fun to do something with the igloo and then maybe a couple of the chili friends. I love the sentiments here. We have, let's move this down a little bit. We have You're So Cool, Merry Christmas, which we're going to not use today because we are past season. We have Whoosh for this fun little sledding penguin, Warm Kisses, Sending Cozy Wishes, and Holiday Wishes. And so I love that, you know, this is not just Christmas specific. Of course, some of them are a little bit more Christmas specific, but I love that we can do Sending Cozy Wishes and You're So Cool, other kind of wintry things. So I'm going to set the coordinating dies to the side and grab some paper. We're going to stamp a few of these images out, and then let's get creative with some markers. Okay, so I have some cardstock here that I can use. Let's open up these cutie pies. I do want to use the igloo. I think that will be cute and fun. And then I really liked the scarf on this penguin and the cute little hat on this one. So we'll have fun with 3 of those images. Okay, set this to the side. We'll come back to that for a sentiment in just a bit, but I want to start out with my stamping so that I can allow the ink to dry before I color. All right, I'm going to condition these stamps because, as you saw, these are brand new. So I'm just going to make sure I don't have any of that coating on the stamps that is on there from when they are creating the stamps. It just helps to have a clean first impression when you're stamping them out. And I'm also going to use an ink that is friendly with alcohol markers because I'm going to color with my Copics today. So I want to choose an ink that will play nicely with them. Oh, those are pretty. I love the fine line of these. Okay, I'm going to double stamp really quickly. Okay. And just to get a little bit more contrast, I'll do a little bit more there. Okay, those look so cute. All right, I'm going to set these to the side. Let me clean off my stamps. I get asked often what I do to clean my stamps. I use mild baby wipes. We've always used the Costco brand of baby wipes because our babies always had sensitive skin. And the last of our babies has just been potty trained within the last 6 months. And I was telling my husband, I don't think we will ever stop buying wipes though. I feel like we are still using wipes for anything and everything. We are in the wipes phase of life, even though we are diaper free. So I use those in my little craft space for a variety of things, including my stamps. And I like that they're really mild. So they're very gentle with the stamps as well. All right, now we're gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna really quickly tiptoe away so that I can grab some markers. I'm gonna do a little marker selection for what I want to use to color these little cutie pies. Okay, I have all of my color selections done, and let's zoom in so that you can really see as I'm coloring here. Okay, I'm gonna start with the penguins because I didn't allow an extreme amount of time to dry. I was actually really quick with my marker selection, so I'm going to really quickly do the penguins, and because they are essentially the same color as the ink, we're gonna do dark grays. If there is, any smearing, then it will be very slight and not noticeable. Okay, so I'm going to start with a C3 and do all over color on my little penguin here and get the surrounding area all colored. And I will, as always, put my marker color selection down below so you'll have a full list. And I actually did. Oh, you know what? That was supposed to be in the haul as well. I'll share in the next video. I bought some new Copics. I got 5 new colors, which is exciting. I've gone with the, well, I guess, yeah, I'll share it in the next video because I need to swatch them out. But I've done the same, I don't know, 20 to 30 colors for a few years now. And I decided that I was going to add just a few more. And I honestly don't see myself adding even more than, well, I can't say never, right? I'm still growing my collection and early on in my journey with card making, I feel. But I don't know, I just don't see myself, I don't have any desire to have a full collection or anything of Copics, but I truly believe you don't need a ton. Okay, so I'm gonna go through, now that I did the all over color with my lighter color, I'm going to do a little bit of shadow with a darker marker, and I'm using the C5. Get these just to have a little bump of contrast. There's not a ton of room to work here, so I'm not gonna go crazy or anything, but just a little bit. Okay, maybe even in this little area. And I just have fun. I don't play with light or anything like that or get any more technical than just having fun and creating a little depth. Okay, and then I'm using my lighter shade again just to kind of draw that darker tone out and make it blend into the initial color. Ooh, I like that. Okay. And those markers smooth as they dry. So we'll just let that smooth out. And I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, I'm going to need my lighter color, which I have. I'm going to do the same thing right over here with this penguin. Okay, I love how those turned out, and I think I'm done with my grays for a minute, or actually for all of it, yeah. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring in just a lighter gray. Actually, I might do this in a little bit just so I can let that darker gray really set and dry. For this little scarf, I'm gonna do a BG 10 BG 11 combo. I'll start with my BG 10. And I'm just gonna do a stripe. So I'm going to bring in my lighter color, do a little AB pattern here. So go every other, just like that. Very cute. And then, of course, going down. Oh, it's so nice to fit in one last wintry card. I'm ready for Valentine's Day, but I don't know, I just had so much fun with wintry types of cards. They're just so cozy. Okay, BG 11 is going to be my darker of the colors, and I'm going to add it to the top, just like that. And then probably just the sides here. Okay. Very cute. And then with the BG10, just kind of blend that mid-tone just a little bit. All right. Okay, I like that. I'm wondering if I should add another color to that. That could be cute as a like pink and teal. So maybe I'll do that in a little bit. Now let's go ahead. Let's make sure these are on the right markers. Okay. Now I'm going to leave these because I'm not convinced I'm done with that. Let's go ahead and do our beaks and our feet. So I have Y32 and YR21, which I'll bring in a moment, but Y32 is going to be my lighter. Okay. And I'm going so quick with these that I'll just do both at the same time. If I was going to take longer, I would do them separately because I don't want the ink to dry too much because then it's harder to blend, but for me at least. But since these are just tiny areas, I don't even think I'm gonna blend the feet, maybe the beak. I'm just kind of adding a little bit of that darker color on the toes. Yeah, and you know what? I'm not even going to blend the beak out. It's so small and it's kind of self-blending. All right, so those two colors are done. And let's do the hat. The hat, and I wanted to bring some purples and pinks in. So I know I'm going to do this R20 on the cheeks, and they have little cheeks for us. Usually we're kind of just doing little cheeks of our own, but they have little cheeks all ready for us. I'm just simply going to color those in. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do, I'm trying to decide, do I want to do, I'm going to just kind of go on the side here, a pink and purple hat. Would that be cute? Yeah, that could be really cute. Okay, so I want to do all over pink. Oh, I'm going to need to get a darker, let me grab another color. I wasn't counting on doing a pink hat, or was I? I don't know. Maybe I was and just kind of forgot. But I'm gonna do lighter, and then I brought in another pink just for my shadow. Okay. And then I think I want to bring this pink over and do the scarf just to bring a little bit more. Well, let me finish this first, and then I'll decide if the teal and white is enough there. Okay, and then I'm going to do something like, oops, sorry, not a lot of room over here. Something like this, maybe a slight. And then with the lighter, blend that out. Oops, I got a little bit into my other area, but that'll be okay. Okay, that looks good. R20, R32. I'm going to leave these over here because I might do, again, the pink over here. Okay, now I'm going to bring in this V000. It's a really pale purple. See if we can kind of push back that pink a little bit. Okay, and I'll do it on the little pom-pom as well. And I can't tell, is this like a little hair piece or what? I might leave that white. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's just a little hair. Okay, and then V12 is my more lilac shade. And I'll just add a little bit to this pom-pom as well. And then this takes a little bit of convincing, these two colors. They work really well together when they're done, but sometimes they take a little convincing to blend out. And I'm gonna have some fun with, I have that Copic Acria pen that I am really liking. I tested it for highlights, so I'm gonna use that. All right, for this little guy, I think I will bring that pink in, and we should be good to go. Okay, so R20, and I gave that enough time to dry. Oh yeah, that'll be cute. Just a little R20 here. I gave the teal color enough time to dry so that when I went in with this color, since they are in such close proximity, then this pink wouldn't bleed into the teal color. So if your marker is still too wet, then your new color, if you're coloring close, will just seep into the color there, and it will look kind of sloppy, or just, you know, not its true color. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Okay, and then I will bring in the R32, the same, and just do the tops and then the sides. Oh, that's pretty. I'm glad I did that. You never know where a card is going to take you. You kind of have things in your mind, and then you can pivot and, I don't know, do new things. Okay, and then I will have fun with the hat on the other penguin in just a minute because it's looking a little mild, but we have a lot of blank space there to play. All right, and then now that everything else has dried, I'm gonna bring in this CO. It's a very, very mild gray. You probably won't even see it pick up on camera, but I'm just gonna add a little bit to this white area just so that it's not completely white. I'll just add something there. It does make a difference. Okay, and that's about it. I don't think I'm gonna do any more. Okay, now if you go out of the lines like I did, let me find, it doesn't really, and I could use probably this pen as well. Sometimes this needs to be primed a little bit. Yeah, you can take a white pen and you can do a gel pen as well and just kind of color over it to clean it up. Okay, and then this I shared in a previous video. This is Copic as well. This is their new Acrea line, and they are a really fun marker. You can check out that video. You can paint on a variety of things, not just paper, or color on a variety of things, not just paper. I feel like it feels like a paint pen to me. That's why I said paint, but really, really fun to use. But when I was unboxing these markers and kind of swatching them out, I quickly realized that, oops, this has a little booger on it. These would be a great option for my highlights. Hold on, I have a booger on the end of that I need to get off. Okay, there we go. For my highlights, when I usually use a gel pen, these are a great addition. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to go through and add a few little highlights around. That might be it for that one. Okay, on this one, I'm going to, let me just prime this pen a little bit. I'm going to do some stripes. Again, we have a lot of playing room with a lot of blank space here. So we'll do some stripes on the hat and then we'll do some polka dots. Okay, very fun. All right, now let's focus on, and I'll do a couple little highlights over here. Okay, I want to do my igloo, and I can't quite decide. I have B00, and oops, I must have not put the right caps on here. Hold on. I was going to say I have B00 and B00. That's not right. Okay, so I got to see which one's which. I think this is the B000. And then this is my B00. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I want to do maybe a tad of both. Okay, how do I want to do this? I'm going to do the B00. The majority is going to be white, but I'm going to just kind of give an ice look with bringing a little bit of blue in here. So I'm going to hover over the left and bottom, and then I'll come with my lighter shade and just kind of almost feather that out. And this B0000 is just so light that it's almost white. That is a really good candidate for that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And you can, I mean, do whatever you wish to kind of bring a chilly vibe to this. It's all about just having fun and getting creative. But I think that's what I will do, just to make this a little icy den. Okay, I'm really liking how that's turning out. For this little kind of arch doorway, I'm just going to add the blue to the base, or the darker, I'm sorry, and then I'm just kind of feather up, leaving the top completely white. That'll look good. And then for the inside, I'm going to do similar to my little kind of ice cube areas, just that left and bottom. And you could, I mean, you could go kind of darker here because this is the inside, I guess. So maybe I'll even just kind of layer a little bit more blue. Yeah, I think I will, in fact, just kind of make sure all of it ends up a little bit blue there. There. Okay, I do like how that turned out. That's pretty. I was a little hesitant on how I wanted to approach that. That's why I kind of left that till the end, and I'm making sure my caps are on the right markers this time. But let me go ahead, put my markers to the side here, and let's let this dry just a little bit. And yes, I'm gonna leave that little wisp white. I think that's just a little hairdo. Okay, let's grab my snips so we can trim these apart. We're gonna need 3 of them, obviously. And okay, just locating which ones I need. We're gonna need this little guy. Okay. And then I try to just get it all the way off, and then I go back and get all these little pieces off, making sure they get in the trash because they can be sharp. If you come into contact with one. If you know, you know. If you've done it, you've done it. Okay, and we have, well, let's do the igloo since it's right there. All right, now we have our little die cut machine done with the snips. And I'm going to cut these down so that I can fit it through on these smaller cutting plates. I also have some washi tape. Now with my washi tape, I've started to be more mindful of getting the tape just to hover on the metal and the outside. Sometimes the tape, even though it's really low tack, it wants to rip the paper up after being pressed when you're peeling it up. And sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. But I will tell you, in my experience, the times that it does are the time that I always spend the most time coloring or something. You know, it doesn't want to do it on something that's easy to fix. It always picks, you know, something a little bit more tricky. So I try to hover over the outside edges so that if it does want to rip, it's no big deal. Oh, I'm so happy with that pink addition to the scarf. That turned out so cute. Okay, here is this, and we're ready to go. Okay, put that over to the side, and let's trim these out. I'm trying to think through what I want to do. I know I want to do the cozy sentiment. Again, all of my friends are snowed in right now, which is so exciting for them. I'm jealous, though, I have to admit, because I want snow so badly. And I'll take those dies off in a minute. So I want to do the cozy sentiment. One of my friends that I'm buddy reading with is snowed in, and I want to be reading right now. Well, I'm enjoying crafting with you, but I love when the snow falls for that reason too. You are just guilt-free to sit around and read. Oh, it's so lovely. Okay, those turned out really cute. So let me grab a card panel, trying to think what I want to do. Okay, so I think I want to add some type of wintry backdrop as subtle as, just as subtle as I can. I have an A2 card base here. This is panel. This is a panel, and this is 80-pound cardstock. I have it 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and I'm gonna trim that down just slightly to 4 by 5 1/4. That way in the end I'll have a 1/8 inch margin around my card. And then what I was thinking of doing, I need to test this color. This is powder, which I really like. And I really wanted to do a powder card base because I have the coordinating cardstock, but I'm out of it. So I need to get some more of that. So envision this card with a powder card base, but today we won't be doing that. Okay, I'm going to test this out on, let's see, let's grab this, and I'm gonna make sure these are far away because this tends to get a little messy. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I wanted to color match it with my igloo. Let's see, come here, to see. Oh yeah, those will look really good together. And also maybe give a, I could use this as a size, maybe just a little grounding area here for, I want to do a little bit more water for these little guys. In fact, I think I'm going to turn that over and start over because I need to wet my paper first before I do that. That way my blue is just a little bit more, there we go. And you can use watercolor paper if you'd like as well. Maybe something kind of like that. Okay, forgive me. I'm going to, I should have practiced that a little bit better. Do that one more time. So 4, I just want that to be not as blue. By 5 1/4. Okay, let's wash off. I just want to do this really light. Okay, let me just a little addition of the blue here. Just a little organic little spot here. You can kind of round out the edges a little bit. There we go. That's what I was envisioning. There we go. Okay. And the top doesn't particularly matter because we're just going to place our igloo up there. So that's what I want. Something like so. Okay. And then I'm going to grab more predominantly blue and I'm going to flick on some kind of, you know, snowy backdrop, and I think that's good. Okay, and I'm kind of leaving this, I could be a little bit more down there, a little bit more mild because I want to stamp my sentiment down there. So I'm going to set this to the side to dry, grab the handy dandy baby wipe and clean all of this up, and then we'll put our card together. Now, again, I was wanting to do a light blue card base, but I don't have the cardstock. So let's just pretend I do. Envision that. It'd be so pretty. But we're going to do white on white, which will be just as pretty. Okay, I'm going to bring these little guys in. I will trim down a card base for us to use, and we'll finish this up. Okay, move this little guys over. This is 110-pound cardstock this time, and I have this at 11 by 4 1/4, and I'll do a center score at 5 1/2. Go ahead and fold that, and there we go. Okay, now I'm going to set this to the side for a minute because I just remembered I need to bring my stamps back in and do my sentiment. So let's grab the Misty once more. And I really want to do Sending Cozy Wishes because that's what I'm doing. I'm so excited for my snowy friends. I'm going to bring that up a little bit. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, I'm going to use the lines on my Misty to confirm. Yeah, I like that. And then I'll grab that same ink after prepping my stamp. I'll just this all stamped out. I'm gonna double stamp it because I did so with my images. Oh my word. Final winter card of the season, and it's so cute. I love that. So glad I got to sneak this last one in. Okay, and originally when I was sharing my haul, I totally did not see myself using this until next winter, so that's super fun. Okay, I'm set this off to the side. I'll clean that in a little bit. And all right, let's do foam tape, and we're just gonna build this up and be all done. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open that up, and then with some non-stick scissors, I'll grab foam tape, and I'll just do 3 strips to the back. And because I did a little bit of watercoloring in a very loose term, I'm using that very loosely, but because I had a little wet element on this card panel, it can warp a little bit, but the magic of the foam tape is that it will strengthen that and straighten it right back out. So that's always great. Okay, I have a bent little weeder tool. Where are you? That is out of commission for weeding, but has really worked well for pulling up the liners on my adhesive. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give you guys, after this video, I'm going to do my craft room cleanup video. I'm not going to clean up right now. I'm going to show you what it looks like after I make a card. I've done it in previous videos, and it's astonishing that a little craft with this tiny amount of real estate can create such a havoc. I don't know about you, but I tend to just kind of whoosh, 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 and then clean up later. Okay, then I do want to create dimension here. So let's use, I'm going to use a larger foam square for the backs of these. Whoops, what are you doing there? Okay, for the backs of these, and bump this little guy right on up. Okay, and then again, this guy is my new MVP. I like to keep my nails super short too, so it's sometimes hard to get the... Oh, I'm gonna bring this up a little bit though, just so that it's not too bottom heavy, and to appreciate some of that pretty blue that we did. And then let's do this so you can see a little bit better. Oh, I like this. Okay, then we kind of just have, and I kind of want to tilt this little guy. I'm loving the idea because I feel like it's super playful. Okay, so maybe bring one down. I'll also use liquid glue. I'm trying to see where I'm going to need. I have skinnier, or smaller, really, is the better word, foam squares too. So I'll take those off, and then what I'll do is just apply a little bit of liquid glue over here so that it can kind of attach to the igloo. Okay. Cute. There, and then again, this little guy I want to do a little bit more tilted. And even, well, yeah, that's cute. Okay, so we need a foam square here, and maybe a smaller one there. And I like to bring in tweezers to kind of help my positioning. Let's do the liquid glue on the back there once more. And I might bring him down just a little bit, just so we have some fun there too. Okay, sequins is what we're going to finish this card off with, and I think I want to do the little, dewdrops. Couldn't remember the term that I use, dewdrops, because to me they're so fun for all seasons, but I love how they look really icy for winter. So I want to kind of include Actually, I feel like this is pretty included. So I'm going to do a couple here, and then I'm going to extend up here just to help see how we're really close to the bottom here. If we extend up with some dewdrops, we're going to kind of center the whole thing. Let's grab a wand. So I'm going to grab this and that, and then I'll do a bigger one and then a small. See how that kind of helps to, you know, make it more intentional up there, because then our little margins on the top of the bottom are closer than they were. So I love that. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy that that was my final winter card. I was not expecting this today. That's what I love about crafting, and crafting for video is, you know, you just never know where it's going to take you. Okay, I will add my personalized stamp later, but that is how the card turned out. Oh, so cute. I can't wait. I'm going to put this right in the mail and help celebrate some fun coziness that my friends are having with all this fun snow. Okay, I will put links to everything, as always, down below of everything that I use, but also for the items in the haul. That way you can add anything to your craft room for the year ahead as we're crafting, or just know what I'm crafting with. Okay, so I am going to now tune in a few days, because I'm going to do my cleanup video. We're going to just prep this craft room for 2025, get it all clean, and yeah, you're going to see the mess that ensued creating this little cutie pie. All right, everyone, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.